Alright guys, we are live and in the car here at Darlington. Getting ready.
Get a mic check.
Got you loud and clear.
Loud and clear. Alright, this is my first race in the Xfinity cars. Put in some practice laps and I'm just going to do the best that I can. Oh boy, then you're in for a hustle, man. I hadn't even had any practice laps.
Green flag.
But worse than do what? Top 8? I'm looking for a top 10 out of 8 cars, so yeah.
30.213.
Yeah, I blew qualifying. Qualifying's not over yet. I'm gonna fit my second lap in the pits. I don't care. Once the first lap was gone, I'm done. Doesn't matter. I'll start clearing the back if I have to.
Pit boxing 10. Checkered this time.
Justin Booster
5,
had 20 minutes.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
Stay with me, guys. Changing setups to the race set.
Down to 7 more.
Running the in-house team setup here. Let's see.
Who's in the 7 car?
Temp's a little hot. I don't take tape down.
We have 4 sets of tires. Hey, this is Jeff. You got me? Man, looks like you guys found some of that speed you've been looking for. You won this thing from the back last year. Ought to be pretty easy to do this year, right?
Alright, here we go on the tubes. Guys, this is the early bird
They should be on the
special
outside.
here today.
Closed.
I've got
Line up behind the
taking
same car.
vacation time this week to run a few of these races in between everything else I got to do.
Alright, fellas, hop up on the wall. Ready to send this thing off. Pace car's off. Be ready. Green flag. The road will be open. .872. We're faster than he is. He knows that. Just go up there and get him. 30.512.
A little loose at the beginning here, guys, but we'll get more neutral.
30.675.
Nice exit the 2 there.
I didn't come up on entry yet, either.
.497.
Nice and smooth.
.626. .666.
Not even trying, just cruising, saving tires. This guy, when this guy burn his up, we'll catch him here in a few laps. Whoa, got a little loose. I guess a little too much throttle there coming out.
30.895.
This track is such a finesse track and such a rhythm track, man. You got to be so gentle on the throttle on this track to be fast and not burn your stuff up. Yeah, that was a lot better right there.
31.139. .895. 9-4. .077.
There we go. We're back to a smooth exit on 2 again. There we go. .13. Well, I overdrove 2. That was horrible. .421. Here we go. Alright, back into the rhythm now. .387. There you go. The car's starting to feel a lot better.
31.463. .554. .457. .61.62. .624. 31.78.
That was a very unsmooth 1 and 2. I mean, I didn't really lose much time there, but that was not smooth on the throttle. Also, if you guys watching the stream want to talk to you about how important it is to keep your car clean here at Darlington and never touch the wall.
31.9.
Once you touch that wall, you're going to start like just shaving tenths off your lap times. I mean, it's just going to completely handicap you.
.985. .915.
Should be more consistent.
.971.
There we go. Justin's starting to get
32.181.
super loose here. He's just probably running the setup shop set. After about 25, 30 laps, most of those get super duper loose.
Can you go low, please?
Oh, thanks for popping right up in front of me. That was great.
Outside. Clear.
Yeah, I agree. Not the best lead drawing.
.879. .318.
There you go, the one car, or the leader, number 2 car in the wall.
Well, that's the curve drawing. That's right.
That's the other thing, guys. If you know how fast you are, if you put in a ton of practice and have like a list of your lap times, and you know how fast you can run in the long run and stuff, man, if you get into a race and you know you're faster, You don't have to get to the front immediately, right? Like, I'm just actually been cruising, saving tire. I've actually been running slower laps than I know I can run. Just trying to protect my tires because because I know that I'm faster than the guy in front of me. I'm just waiting for him to burn his up. So that's something you do. You only need to run as fast as you need to run to win the race. You don't need to run, you know, you don't need to try to go out here and run as fast as you can. And I don't even mean like pushing it 10 tenths as Tracy says. I mean, even if you're pushing it 8 tenths and running the long run as fast as you can, you don't need to do that. Run 6 tenths, 7 tenths of what you can do. You know, if you
outside,
if you know that you're faster than the person ahead of you, and just let them run their tires down. I mean, this is a 100-lap race.
Outside,
you know, we're not even halfway there.
Outside is clear. 32.48. Outside, in and out. One only out there.
I can see this guy's going to run me for all it's worth.
Still out there. At your door, outside. 32.792. Still outside. That's what I'm talking about.
Seriously, dude?
You're clear.
What did I do wrong there? That was just racing.
Yeah, dumb racing, but okay.
.211. Keep it up, bud. He's gonna give you a whoop whoop.
You gonna run me too wide at every turn? We're just getting this guy's mirror.
32.3.
He can drive hard and hit the wall again or something. And at this point, we're just playing with him. The problem is getting past somebody at this track that fights you is ridiculously hard. I mean, that dude's in the wall again. He's all over the place. Never let the guy in front of you or behind you make you overdrive your car, guys. You'd end up in wrecks and you'll burn your tires up, especially on lap 35 of 100.
.53.
At this point, we're just toying with him. There he's into the wall again. Oh my goodness. Some people never learn. What he ought to do is he ought to let me by when I get next to him again. Like if I get a bumper on him or something, lift, let me by, settle into second place. He's going to fool around and mess his car up.
32.987.
I'm not going to talk bad about people. I just get irritated. I got a little reset time getting heavy in the throttle.
32.641. 32.635.
There we go, that's much better. It had better throttle control.
32.574. .582. .744. .885.
Forgot to do this before the race. This cost me a little bit of time, but I'm not going to mess with it. I'm going to get this guy in the pits. I'm going to pit faster than him. Oh, there he goes.
.006. Inside quarter. Still inside.
That lap car is trying to pass me on the exit
Clear.
too. That's great. Look at this guy.
33.299. On the bottom inside. Clear on the bottom.
Oh, he's going to the pits on lap 45. Wow.
Leader pit road. 33.061. Look at you, man. You're getting it.
Track temp is really hot today. I mean, this is like almost 10 degrees hotter than what it has been. So lap times are a little slower.
32.643. .756.
32.544. .638. Slow one in front of you guys. .797. We're only halfway in this race. 32.759. Inside. Still they're clear.
I want
clear.
to pit this lap, but that guy was down below me. Get a little rear end love tap on the wall.
33.157.
Not blaming him, I always blame myself. But he was a lap car, wasn't by. I understand. New tires. Here we go. I'm gonna pit this time.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Go man, go, hard.
He's 13 seconds ahead of me. He has like 10 lap older tires. Let's see what we can do here. This.
One minute 2.667.
Pick up the pace.
31.025. 30.466.
The water temp is getting high. The water temp is getting high.
30.536.
The water temp is getting high.
Inside. All clear, my man.
The water
I'm
temp
being
is
over
getting
a second a
high.
lap on this guy.
30.673.
When I get to him, I'll have fresh tires, you know, old tires, and I'm gonna be able to blow right by him. It's not gonna be like it was last time, where he was still able to, like, you know, run me too wide to the point to where it was, you know,
The
it
water
was hard
temp
to get
is
around
getting
him,
high.
even though I was a lot faster.
The water temp is getting high.
30.83.
The water temp is getting high. The water temp is getting high.
30.842.
The water temp is getting high.
.043.
The water temp is getting high. The water temp is getting high. The water temp is getting high.
31.08.
The water temp is getting high.
Let's look at our tire wear, guys. You're gonna see it from the first stint. 55, 51.
The water temp is getting high.
31.018.
Did burn the rears up a little more, but not bad.
The water temp is getting high.
.169.
The water temp is getting high. The water temp is getting high.
.267.
The water temp is getting high. The water temp is getting high.
outside. Clear. 31.344.
The water temp is getting high. The water temp is getting high.
There he is. He's in my sights. I see him up there.
The water temp is getting high.
31.417.
The water temp is getting high. The water temp is getting high.
31.37.
The water temp is getting high.
.474.
The water temp is getting high. The water temp is getting high. The water temp is getting high.
31.508.
The water temp is getting high.
.513.
The water temp is getting high.
Outside. Still outside. Outside clear.
Dude, I was down straddling the dotted line. How much track do you need, dude?
32.726.
The water temp is getting high. The water temp is getting high.
.781.
The water temp is getting high.
.824.
The water temp is getting high. The water temp is getting high.
.074.
The water temp is getting high.
Don't expect me to get you to position 1.
The water temp is getting
After I
high.
ran you down for like 15 seconds back. Okay,
man, just put it
I
right
won't
on it,
expect
bud.
it,
You'll
man.
get
I
by.
really won't. It's okay.
$31.858.
The water temp is getting high. The water temp is getting high.
Dude's all over the track again.
32.011.
The water temp is getting high. The water temp is getting high.
Outside. Outside, still there. 32.209. Severe high. Outside.
I'm so fucking loose.
The water temp is getting high.
Still out there. Clear outside.
Yeah, that's fucking.
32.546.
Yeah, guys,
The
that's
water
the
temp
lesson
is
there.
getting high.
He was,
You know what I want to say? New leader.
he burned his tires up so much, and I had at least 10 lap better tires than him. I mean, he can say he's not gonna give it up to me. All I had to do was get on his
The water
bumper
temp is
right
getting
before
high.
This is a good passing technique for somebody who you're faster than on the long run, and won't concede the position here at Darlington. What you do is, excuse me, you do what I did. You get real close to them here going into turn 1 and 2. You lift
32.179.
earlier, back up your corner, make them, overdrive it, back up your corner, and then you get them on exit right here. And when you get them on exit, I'm not saying you make the whole pass here. I'm saying is you get extra speed coming out
Outside.
so that you can get side by side and
Door
or a little bit
outside.
ahead of them going into 3 and 4.
And clear.
And then when you go into 3 and 4, you can usually get them pretty easy if you got better tires and come out ahead of them like I did on that guy. So, yeah, that's one strategy. It takes you basically you're setting them up right here. You back it up early.
32.773.
You come in. Don't overdrive the middle, and you get a good exit with all kind of speed. And then right here, you're side by side. You'll be side by side, right? And then you get them in 3 and 4.
The water temp is getting
Stay
high.
low. And you get a good exit without getting loose like I am right now. That's not too loose, but yeah, that is how if you got better tires, you can earn your way past somebody at Darlington that won't concede the position after I ran him down 15 seconds behind him.
The water temp is getting high.
$32.361.
The water temp is getting high.
$32.355.
Yeah, my lap times are a little bit slower today because is the track is like 10 degrees hotter than it has been all week that I've seen it. Most times it's been in the mid 100s, like 104, 105, 106. 108's been hot, or 109. I think 109 was the hottest one I've been in yet. This is 116.
.308.
Go ahead underneath me, Leo.
Working the bottom. Still there. Clear inside.
There you go, sir.
32.565.
I was talking to Leo. I said, there you go, sir. Leo is the 6 car. Had fresh tires. I was letting him by.
We just filled off.
32.844.
I don't know who this Justin Boonstra is, number 2 car, but man, I have to look him up. He can't have been on iRacing. He cannot have been on iRacing very long. I mean, he is clueless. And that's not me being derogatory. I'd help the guy. I'm just saying, man, he is. I'm talking and he got loose. Anyway, he is about clueless, man.
32.644.
But he's decently quick, especially if he's new. If he's new and he's that quick, I mean, that's a good thing. But man.
32.544. 10 to go this time.
And if anybody knows Justin Boonstra, man, give him a link to the stream. He can learn a lot from what we talk about. He didn't even hear what I'm saying about him now. I'm not trying to like degrade him as a person or a driver. It just, if he had a little bit of guidance and some help, he could probably be a lot better.
32.3.
He'd probably keep his car a lot cleaner and finish better in races if his attitude wasn't he's going to fight everybody for every inch of the track at Darlington.
You really just did that part.
Oh, a little too heavy in the throttle coming out.
What's up, Mike?
Hey, what's up?
32.535.
That early last night, thought I'd get up so you run.
Yeah, I'm taking some vacation time.
I think you have fun.
I'm gonna skip out on the 10 o'clock though, because I got a meeting for work that I'm gonna have to punch in the clock for. From 9:30 to 10:30. But I'll be back for the nooner probably. I tell you what, this is the hottest track temp that I've been in all week. The lap times are slower for everybody, and the car is a lot looser in the long run for everybody because the track temp's so hot. It's 116. The hottest one I've been in since then, or before this, was 109.
Yeah, I've been practicing in 110.
Yeah, 109, 110, yeah. This one's 6 degrees hotter than the hottest one I've been in. And some of the races were like 105, 106. 104.
32.469.
I was running all those practice laps on Sunday and tinkering around with the set a little bit. I was running at like 109 track temp. It definitely makes a difference.
Yes, it does.
$32.48155 to go. $32.696.
Yeah, this is a hot track. We'll probably make some adjustments to a setup for a hotter track to load. This is the first race I've been loose in the long run. Like, usually I'm a little tiny bit tight.
32.811.
I don't know. It's 8 maybe or something.
It's official.
Oh yeah. Maybe 12 actually. I can't remember. Yeah, there was 8.
Outside. Still out there, man. Clear high, clear high. $32.891. 2 to go.
I'm staying high, Justin.
Inside.
Pump it up.
Still there. Come to the right, baby. Clear low.
Now you gotta tell me your secret for three or four, man.
33.251.
You're flying through there.
Man, I love helping people, but why would I do that if I teach you how to be faster 3 and 4, and then you run my doors off next time I'm like half a second a lap faster than you? I mean, that's just the way you've been in this race towards that kind of stuff has been ridiculous.
Well, you won't have to tell me. Sure.
No, I'm not mad. I'm just saying if you do that to somebody in a race, why would you think they would help you later? That's all I'm asking. You're the one that asked me.
You are the man, and when you get over here, I want to see you burn them things down, buddy.
I'm sorry, man. I respect you, but I have no clue what the problem is.
Well, you're acting like I'm mad at you.
You're a rock
I'm
star,
not.
man.
It's
You know
just the
that?
opposite.
Take
I would
your
love
time.
to help
Enjoy
you.
it out there.
But there's
Whatever you
other
wanna do,
things
man. You're
to
with.
work on before trying to work on getting faster 3 and 4, and that is when somebody's on, you just give the position up. It keeps your car clean. You don't get wrecked, and you'll finish
we need to
a
get those
lot
fuel
higher
numbers, guys,
positions
so we
in
can
races
see where we're
by
at
keeping your
there.
car clean and not taking risky chances by running people too wide at Darlington. That's all I'm saying. I'm not mad at you. I'm just trying to help. It's the opposite. I'm trying to help.
Constructive criticism.
I got it. Yeah, I was riding like I won't say I was riding like a jackass, but I was really losing all over the place. So yeah, this was my best race. I guess. Yeah, my bad.
Just hang on a second, and I'll help you a little bit.
The water temp is getting high.
getting high. Easy on those tires.
Let me see if I can teach this guy a little something about racing etiquette. He can go like what I got to teach him. All right, Justin, you still there? Justin?
Yes.
Okay, hey, so I'll answer the speed question through 3 and 4, and I mean some of it sometimes has to do with setup, but I mean a lot of it has to do with your pedal inputs. I've followed you a bit. I'd probably back up your corner entry a little bit more, and then be softer, and then just be smooth with your inputs when you're braking gas. Do a diamond. Most people do a diamond. Where you start lower and fade up a bit in the turn. It'll help save some tires doing that, like starting low and fading up, and then waiting to get back into the throttle till your nose points down, and then get back into the throttle real gradual to help save that right rear, and then can I ask you a question? Like, are you running? It looked like you were getting pretty loose there towards the end of the run, or not end of the run, but even like 30 laps in. I mean, are you running the set you bought?
Yeah, I'm running a CRS setup.
CRS? What's CRS?
CRS.
Oh, V.
Tight setup or loose setup. It's just what's a race setup.
Oh, not CRS, VRS, right? Oh yeah, I got you down there. Cool copy. Yeah, and so here's the thing. And I'm not knocking getting a setup this bought. I've done that forever. I still buy sets every once in a while and stuff. Well, actually a lot, just to look at what different builders are doing. But most of them, including VRS, and any of them from the faster setup shops, the way they set those cars up, they do, man. If you run them hard early in the race, they just always burn up the right rear, and you're going to get loose the way they're set up. You got to kind of baby them a little bit at the beginning of the run in order to get long run speed. And that's the other thing. It's not necessarily a secret to like what I'm doing in the turn. It's the idea that I'm babying my car early in the race so that I don't. I mean, I'm still trying to run fast laps. I'm not saying I'm not, but I take extra care not to be heavy in the throttle and stuff early in the race, so that later in the race my tires are better. So when you said I was flying through 3 and 4, part of it may be my line, and the other part is I've really taken care of my tires. And I just got better tires. That's really the secret.
That has always been my struggle, like saving tires. And I was never full throttle in turns 1 and 2. I always was half throttle. Backing up the corner in 1. But in turns 3 and 4, it's just always was so loose, and I just keep burning him, and I just didn't know what to do. But next time I'll back my corners up and let them go up and then go low again.
Yep, and then the other thing was, I know you thought that I was mad at you, and I wasn't. I mean, I was frustrated. I have a live stream. In fact, I'll type the channel on YouTube, and I talk a lot about what I'm doing during the race, like literally, like, this is what I'm doing in this turn. This is how that you can take this turn smoother. This is how you can be faster in this turn. Like, I'm doing that like during the race, trying to teach people while I'm driving. because I love helping the community. We got a whole channel on like how to build setups and driving techniques to get faster and better tire wear. And me and my buddy created a whole YouTube channel around that to help people. So I'm all about helping people. It's just like the whole time during that race, I was telling people in the stream, I was like, man, this 2-car, I was like, he's really driving it hard. And I was like, I'm just toying with him. Like, I'm just chilling, running a lot slower than what I have to run, because I know that at the end of the day, his tires are going to give out. And even though he's fighting me every time I try to pass him, his tires are going to give out, and I'm just going to shoot right past him here later in the race. And so like, again, I wasn't mad. I just knew what was going on. And I was just a little like, oh man, come on. Like, really? Do we have to do this? Whenever I tried to pass you that one time or a couple of times. So anyway, I'll put a link to the channel, but I think you could really learn a lot. Like, if you want to learn how to tweak on setups and build them a little bit, and then if you want to get some tips on how to save tire and stuff, I got a whole video on like some tips on how to actually save tire, because when I first started, I had the same struggle you did, man. I just couldn't save tire.
Well, if you could link me up with that, that would be appreciated very, very much.
I just subscribed.
There you go, Justin. I just put the link down there in the channel. And last bit of advice, man. There's a lot of people. The Be Open community here in these Be Open races is a really tight knit community. There's a lot of us has raced for years together, and everybody's really respectful. That's why I stayed here and didn't go to the A Open, because the community's just so much better here in Be Open. Most people that are fast will give you some advice and help you along, like they did to me. They just ask for one thing in return. Not just me, like pretty much all of them. It's just like, if they've saved their tires or something, and they've ran you down like for, the last 10, 12 laps in a row, 15 laps in a row, every lap they've been faster than you, and they just inch away the time and run you down. When they get to you and they put a bumper underneath your car, like they just get a bumper, and as soon as your spotter says car inside, they would appreciate just lifting a hair early in the corner and letting them slide by on entry, and you just tuck right in behind them. Nobody loses hardly any time that lap, because every lap that you run side by side and every turn you run side by side, both cars burn more tire, and both cars lose a tenth or two a lap to the cars in front of you. Now, in this lap, me and you were first and second, so there was nobody in front of us. But in a bigger race, both cars every turn would be losing a tenth or two per lap. And so it slows everybody down. Now, whenever you get like 10 to go, that totally goes out the window, and we're racing for our position for the finish of the race, and that's totally expected. Race each other hard in the last 10 laps and try to get the best finish you can. But prior to the last 10 laps of the race, most of the guys that are faster and Be Open that would try to help you, that's all they ask in return is just to be courteous prior to the last 10 laps of the race when they run you down and they get a bumper on. Now, if they don't get a bumper on you, fine. And nobody likes anybody dive bombing into the turn. I'm talking about getting a bumper on you in the straight stretch right before the turn at some point. So that's the only piece of advice I give. You do that for a lot of the faster guys, man, and they will like appreciate you so much. And anytime you ask them for help, they will give you all kinds of help.
Thank you so much, man. And by the way, I know what incident you were talking about. You were trying to go to the inside of me in turn 1, and I stuck it up in the outside still. And then you lifted. My reason for that was, my strategy was like, I was about to bit like around left 50 in my head, so I could stay ahead of you with fresh tires, so we could still have the battle. But nonetheless, but I don't do that shit often, like very often. It's sometimes in these races, it's not much populated. These things can happen. Not in fewer than 2 p.m. races for me than 8 p.m. races with a lot of Americans. That's not possible down here. That's just chaos. So I know how to drive, but sometimes it's getting a little reckless if there's not a lot of people there. So, and I knew I could fight with you. You were a clean driver.
Oh yeah, I wasn't going to wreck us at all. So anyway, man, and I wasn't trying to like make you get defensive and trying to run you down or nothing. It's fine. But anyway, yeah, it's good talking to you, good racing with you, and I'll see you in the next one, man.
Yeah, good luck in the next one, man. See ya.
Guys, I'm saving this real quick. This win. Not that it was, I just save most of the wins. I don't know why. I usually delete them out at the end of the year. I usually clean my whole folder up at the end of the year. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for being with us for this stream. If hit that subscribe button if you have not done so yet. We appreciate all the subscriptions that you guys give us, and the bell icon gets you notified anytime that we go live here on the channel. And also upload new content, and always check out that description down below. All kind of cool goodies for you in there. There's an affiliate link, promo code for a discount there at one of the setup shops. There is some places you can get some good free setups. And if you want to get a custom diecast model made, a physical model of your iRacing car, you could do that as well. There's a link down in the description for that. So guys, always check out the description on the way out. For myself and everyone here at Area 51, appreciate you being with us for this live stream. And as always, we will see you in the next one.